And without further ado, let's get this run started.
Let's go, Milk Stout. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. My name is frozenflygone. I'm super excited to be running Fresh Hops. It's been a while since I've learned a Kaizo speedrun from scratch, and this one was meant for me because I love beer, and it's all about beer. And Toadette is here too. Thank you to everyone who has been donating towards that bid war. Yes, like Akko, my wonderful commentator, was saying, the milk stout was one of the options. I'm gonna go through all of them before we start the run, so if the can art inspires you. So yeah, we have that Nitro Milk Stout here from left hand. It's super good. We have the Margarita Goza. I'm so sorry to everyone involved. It's actually not pronounced goose, but I'm not gonna stop you.
It's a goose. I think you gotta get with the program here.
I am so sorry that I butchered
No,
that.
I loved it
with
so much. I would never correct you ever. I didn't want to correct you. I think it's incredible. It's a Goza because it's made with salt water, if that interests you. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. This is the beer that's in my flag on sip emote, as Tom referenced earlier. And the Funky Buddha Floridian here. Funky Buddha is a brewery in Fort Lauderdale. I used to live a 10-minute drive away. It's absolutely incredible, and this can art's really pretty. I would be happy to drink any of these, honestly. But of course, I think I'm a fan of Flag on Sip, so runner's choice is the Pale Ale here. But really, my choice is whatever gets us the most money for charity, because we're almost at $6,500 to PCRF, and that's incredible. But anything else before we jump in, Akko?
Hi, I'm Akko.
Yeah, I was gonna throw to you, but
why don't we start the run first, and then we'll do more extended intros. I think introducing the beers was way more important than introducing me.
Than introducing you. All right.
But I guess before we start, I don't know if I can wait. I can make this audible on. Hold on. Can I do a countdown for you, Court?
Yeah.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
That was incredill. Oh my god.
You.
Did that come through decently?
I heard it.
I heard it. It was beautiful.
All right, we're Akko, you're gonna introduce the first beer actually, because I already am not looking at the list and need to play the game.
Oh
so.
No. Okay, give me a second. Before I introduce your beer, I'll introduce mine, which isn't a beer. It's a spiked strawberry lemonade. That's what I have today to pair this lovely stream with.
Yeah, please let me know what you're drinking in the chat, by the way, and in the donations.
Is this Humalupalicious?
It is. I believe it's a strong ale.
It's an Imperial IPA.
Yeah. Imperial means it has a lot of alcohol in it. And I think how that correlates to this level, this is a intermediate Kaizo hack, so you're expected to have a decent amount of Kaizo experience already when you're playing this. And it's basically just like, do you know your Kaizo fundamentals? And so that beer is just, do you like beer? Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm very much a Kaizo beginner, but I'm an expert stream monster, backseater, chatter. Some people like to call this like routing and stuff like that, but let's call it what it is, right? But yeah, I found a couple of strats in this run. It's funny. the world record holder was in Court's chat a couple times that they were practicing this game, and it was just like, wait, you can do that?
Yeah, it
made me very happy. Like, yeah,
the Kaizo community is great. Everyone loves strat sharing. To the point where I was doing a run. Later, I'll point out this strat to you, but the creator, Mori, the magpie, came in and was like, hey, by the way, you can just totally skip that shell, just keep running. And I'm like, I love the Kaizo community. The creators are out there wanting people to, like, break their games. But yeah, that's the first level done. We're getting into the Bel Air Brown. Also being on theme, the levels are separated into flights. So this is our first flight, is what I have it on my splits. And the Bel Air Brown is, I love brown ales, and it correlates with the theme because we have these blocks. Every time I jump on the rope, it toggles them like a P-switch. And that's the first half of the level.
Oh, just like a brown ale.
So true.
When you
That is so
pull on the
cool.
rope, it juggles it like a feet switch.
Oh my.
Of course. What a clever connection.
Also, there's happy clouds in the background. I love them very much. But there's not too much going on otherwise with this level, so please read out some hopefully beer-related donations.
Okay, we have plenty of donations flying in right now, so let's get right to it. $25 from Florida Man saying Florida Man is respectful of the runner's choice, even though it's wrong. Thank you for the.
Beautiful.
We have. Oh my goodness! Thank you for the donation. We have $50 from Bailey saying, "Here's how the pale ale can still win. Flygone sip." Thank you for the $50 donation. We have another $10 from Florida Man saying, "Get out of my swamp." Sorry.
Is that what Floridians sound like?
That is truly
yeah,
what
they all sound like
Floridians
Shrek.
sound like.
Totally.
All right, we're jumping into the next level here, so I'll throw to you in a bit. Don't worry. So yeah, this level is really interesting because we have this water here. This is Falls Tannin, based around waterfalls, and basically the enemies are underwater, but I'm not, and that causes some really interesting mechanics. This level is it's not that difficult once you kind of get the hang of it because your motion is not any different. You just have to kind of know what the items are going to be doing here. But yeah, there's a mechanic in Kaizo, if you haven't played any Kaizo or, you know, aren't super familiar with it, called re-grabbing. So basically, when
we have that in Celeste. It's when you have a throwable and you grab it and then you let go and you grab it again, right?
No.
Close.
We do have throwables in Mario, as you've seen with some shells and stuff, but re-grabbing is one of the first skills you need to know as a Kaizo player. When you're holding the jump button, you descend slower, and also it makes a huge impact on your jump height, and that's why a lot of these jumps are a lot tighter than they look. Have to be very cognizant of how high I'm jumping. These are not, very few jumps in Kaizo are like full height jumps. I am constantly pressing and releasing the jump button, and that's what makes Kaizo really what it is. There's also a lot of other hacks out there called standard hacks. There's some really fantastic ones like the jump series. And the difference, Kaizo is not a difficulty designation, it is a style designation where there's only one way through a level, where standard is a lot more open. But yeah, that is this level, not so difficult.
You're completing these early levels pretty cleanly.
Thanks.
You look very well practiced in Kaizo. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Oh. She is incredibly good at Kaizo. You should go to twitch.tv/frozenflygone, hit that follow button to see more Kaizo content. But you know what? Right now, you should listen to Ponklo reading 1 or 2 donations.
Can do for you. We got $10 from Goodnight Girl saying, "This isn't your regular store-bought Floridian. This is a funky Buddha Floridian." Thank you for the $10. We also have $50 from Tegucherer? I'm sorry, I'm butchering that. But their message says, #StoutGang.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all for the lovely donations. I'm tempted to be like, for every X dollars that we raise, I'll take another drink.
Do not do this. Do not get us banned from Twitch. Please stop speaking.
I'm honestly tempted. I have some Fireball whiskey in my freezer that I could.
Oh no! Don't talk to me about that.
Oh,
That's
it's over.
dangerous. It's over.
I'm so tempted. You have no idea.
Okay, so I used to drink this drink in college that I named the Vulpix, and it is Dr. Pepper and Fireball, because Dr. Pepper is my favorite soda.
Oh, that's so good.
Why do I keep spin jumping there? But there was a cup that my big sister in my fraternity made me, and so I would bring it to all these parties, to the point where it just smelled permanently like cinnamon, because I had Fireball in it so much that we had to throw it out when we moved. It was a mistake. But
I love cinnamon, and I like whiskey, but I don't like Fireball for some reason. I think it's just okay. I don't think it's that good. I would rather just have regular whiskey.
I hate regular whiskey, so that's probably why. This level's really hard. This is called Diabolical. The beer that it's named after is also a very like intense dark beer. And so basically there's 2 ways that this level is forcing urgency. We have the auto-scroller, of course, but we also have the chain chomps. And so it's very difficult to keep track of everything that's going on. And I'm trying to stay basically like on the 2/3 of the screen ahead of this to ensure that I'm able to make it, because there's a lot of purposeful backtracking. And this is... Oh, I jumped early there.
There's a cool little micro optimization that you'll see Court do on these falling blocks. Where you can call them donuts, right?
Yeah, they're donuts.
God, I don't understand why. I mean, I guess they have.
And the
both.
spikes are Doritos.
But yeah, you just stand on them and make them fall before you do the jump here.
Oh.
Saves you a good amount of time. Oh, well.
We're fine.
Speak of the devil or something along those lines.
You chillin'.
It's okay. We get another one. There we go. There it is.
But yeah, this level's really tough. We're gonna see the chain chomps come back in the second half as well, and then we have our first boss. And Akko was talking about some boss strats that we discovered along the way, and I'm really excited to get to show those off.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I'll wait till we have the visual to explain what's going on there.
Hopefully it'll be over quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this hack's really fun. If you're interested in playing Kaizo, I highly recommend. There's a lot of beginner hacks out there, like Love Yourself is one that I really enjoy. Of course, Quickie World 1 and 2 are both really great. I've now been playing Kaizo for over 3 years. I just beat Invictus for the second time. And actually next week I'm going to be starting Grand Prix World 2, so that's a hack probably a lot of you have heard of before. I'm really excited to play it again. I've cleared the first 8 exits of it, and then I broke my wrist. Alright, here we go.
So Toadette wins by doing absolutely nothing. Basically what happens here is if you move right at the very start of when you enter this room, it manips the boss to start by moving to the right. It can move to 2 positions at the start, and if you go all the way to the left, if he goes all the way to the left, sorry, it just sets up like perfectly for you to just stand off the edge of that ledge there, and you just get all 3 hits for free.
Yeah, I'm so glad that we figured that out, because the previous strat was we would just have to jump on him in the right side and make it like it was a lot more precise. This is so much easier, so big shout outs. But yeah, Gucha in the chat, and also who donated earlier, another Fresh Hop speedrunner. Very fun to be able to like workshop strats together, so thanks for being here and showing up.
If you have some donations to read.
Sure thing. We have a donation. We have a $10 donation from. I think this name was written backwards, so I'm just going to read it backwards. Richard Ngo, I believe.
You mean Augendrocker.
Wait. Oh my God! I'm so sorry.
It's no, it's okay.
No, it is Richard backwards.
Richard.
You are
Richard.
correct.
Hi, Richard.
Oh, okay. Hello, Richard. Thank you for the $10 donation. Court is cool. Akko is cool. What a great weekend. Enjoy the beach party. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're having so much fun. Thank you for the $10 donation. And if I have time, can I update the viewers on the bid war?
Please.
Sure.
I would love to hear.
Okay. So an update on the bid war after all of those donations coming in. We have a new leader, ladies and gentlemen, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale at a whopping $105. Funky Buddha Floridian coming in at a healthy $55.22. Left Hand Milk Stout at a surprising upset with $51. And Cigar City Margarita Goose, not Gose, Goose, $41. You still have time to change the tides of the bid war. Where are my Funky Buddha Floridians at? Get those donations in.
Look,
Yes.
all I'm saying is if you make them all equal, we didn't plan for that. Court doesn't have a choice. Like, they're committed, right? So that's all I'm saying.
Oh my God.
None of those are that far from $105.
I agree.
You can make it.
We can make it. Okay, Toadette. Alright. So that level was
Nice.
all one screens. It's probably the easiest level in the hack for that reason. I love levels that do that one screen mechanic. They're a ton of fun. Big shout outs to the Nightmare Cafe series. There's 5 of them. And Mad with Kaizo Power are 2 really incredible hacks that use that mechanic. All right, moving into serendipity. So this is a new Glarus beer. Akko's actually had this one before. It's a fruit beer with raspberry in it. It's great. Big shout outs to New Glarus. I'm actually going to be driving to SGDQ with May and Akko, and we're going to be stopping at New Glarus on the way. If there's any Spotted Cow fans in the chat.
Oh, so this is that one. I understand now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, this one is incredible. It's amazing. It's delicious. It's very sweet. And I love sweet drinks, and I also love berry flavored drinks.
Yeah.
I like strawberry, raspberry, blueberry are my like top 3 flavorings of like any kind of beverage.
Yeah, and it's great, and also you can see the influence in this level with like the pink and everything, and also it has Yoshi's Island music, which makes it the best. It's very goofy.
The pink is almost more like lemonade-y to me than raspberry. I feel like raspberry is a bit more magenta, you know?
I can see it. This disco shell sucks, by the way. So basically, the last trick of this level is that I have to stall on the disco shell, get it through that thing, and then wait for the muncher to build the cloud to then be able to go on it without getting hit by the disco shell. If that sounds awful, it is. And anything involving disco shells is a mistake.
Also, really small thing here. You'll notice that when Court needs to kick those shells to toggle those blocks, I forget what they're called. The blocks that turn into the flippies.
The spinny blocks?
Yeah. They're not called spinny blocks.
They could be, I don't know.
But you'll notice when she knocks the shell into these blocks, she's just running up and then running through the shell, because what happens is when you're close enough, the shell just spawns behind you.
Exactly.
So you can save a lot of time with just a minor optimization there.
Yeah, if you've ever tried to do a shell jump and you're like, why did the shell just go right through me? That's intentional. There's the grace period, basically, where if you're too close to the wall, the designers made it so that you just don't get instantly owned, it'll phase through you. But yeah, this is a good time for some donations, because I just need to not whiff this disco shell.
I'd like to take this moment to talk about what all of your donations are going to, because I promise it's not just the bid war. Your donations will go to the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. During this Archiethon, we are supporting the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. The PCRF provides humanitarian aid and free medical care to thousands of children yearly who lack local access to care within their local healthcare systems. Their mission is to work towards a world where all children in the Middle East have access to quality medical care, humanitarian aid, and specialized surgical procedures. And if you'd like to learn more about what the PCRF does, you can visit their website at pcrf.net, or you can also type !PCRF in the chat.
I'm sorry, I'm just giggling because I looked in chat and I see a message from Maury the Magpie that says, "Can't believe the creator put a disco shell there." And I had to call out the name there.
Hi, Maury.
Hello, Maury.
This hack is amazing. People should play it. It's really good. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
What was that jump?
Not even close.
Not even close. Don't even sweat
I hated
it.
that so much. I hated that. Okay, we're out. We made it. And the best part is, we're moving into the hardest level in the hack now. So because I got Kaizo looped on that, surely we're gonna be fine. This is low-hanging fruit.
It's equivalent exchange, or like gambler's fallacy. Wait, hold on.
90% of gamblers quit before their big win.
True. This is by far the hardest level in the hack. Hi Donkey Kong. There's reskinned Chucks here. There's also, oh, I did not mean to do that. That was a whack. There's more disco shells, so we're gonna have fun with that. This one's actually pretty consistent. And these vines go away immediately once you grab onto them. So there's just a lot of very difficult mechanics all at once. This is definitely like the skill check level of the hack. But it's really, really well made. It's just difficult.
I love the Donkey Kong Chuck reskins. It's so
I know,
good.
they're really cute. They're
not the
cute.
only reskins in in this hack.
Oh, I hated that so much. All right.
Nice.
First half done. There's a visual cue on that boo ring, makes it a lot easier. So that half is hard. This half is harder. And we got little monkeys from Yoshi's Island as well. I love them very much.
Oh, it's such a cute sprite.
They're great.
I appreciate the mix-up. Like, surely this one's easier since that was the hard part, right?
No. Both halves of this level are the hardest part of the hack. And the reason is this disco shell.
That's okay because you're gonna first try it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen you win these. You got this.
Okay.
I donate $25 if you first try this. No pressure.
No pressure.
I got it.
Oh!
That monkey can't kill you.
Oh!
It's just too easy!
I did that
Oh
on
my
purpose. The
goodness.
monkey can't kill you. I hope everyone panicked.
I feel like I've been had
My
bamboozled.
$25!
Let's
No!
go.
I guess I have to donate now.
I had to rise to the challenge. Yeah, that
It-
is the hardest part of the hack right there. We're probably like ahead of my PB just for first trying that, like straight up. It's very, very difficult. I'm super happy that level went well. And this is a level that I think some Celeste fans in the chat will like. It's called Two-Hearted. And of course it's inspired by Battleland. So Mario is here chasing me.
Or,
Badio.
Badette, if you will.
Okay.
Badette, Badio.
That should not have
Luigi.
worked.
Wait, that was low-key monkey or money, no?
Monkey. That should not have worked. I also first tried that. Levels are going good now. We're hanging out.
Wait, you gotta slow down. We need more time for people to pick the beer.
Oh, that's true.
My bad. But yeah, this level is like really well crafted. You can see that there's a lot of overlapping paths. You have to be very careful to not get hit by the chaser here. I think this level is just absolutely fantastic. And Bell's Two-Hearted, I can actually get... Oh, I was supposed to go under Mario there. Bell's Two-Hearted, I can get on tap near me. So I went out with my friends one day after I had played Fresh Hops, and I was like, oh my gosh, Fresh Hops reference. And me and all my friends ordered it, and it's really good. So I've actually had, I think, 5 of the beers in this list. I would really love to get to try more. I'm going to be on the lookout during SGDQ, because most of them are Midwest beers. But yeah, it's a good time for a donation.
During this time, I'd like to talk more about what the PCRF does. They offer refugee food aid, so food insecurity is impacting the growth, development, and overall health of refugee children in the Middle East. The PCRF has provided thousands of children in refugee camps in Lebanon and Gaza with food distribution to support their nutritional needs. And of course, if you would like to learn more about the PCRF, you can visit their website at pcrf.net or type !PCRF in the chat.
Thank you so much. Alright, this is the desert level. Aqua really helped me optimize this level a lot. So one thing I'm not the best at is, like, routing in speedruns and stuff like that and looking for time save. And so she helped me be like, you don't have to jump as high there and you can do this instead. And this level is one of the biggest ones where I've gotten a lot better thanks to, you know, her helping me point that out.
There's one strat here that I made Court try for a long time.
Oh god, it was terrible.
And it was so close. It was so close to working. I feel like it's possible.
Alright, you need
but
to
it just
explain
didn't
this
quite
before
work.
I
Yes,
win.
okay. So this is the second boss strat that I helped Court with. Here, this boo is only tangible every once in a while, right? You'll see that he goes dark, and when he's dark, you can't hit him. The only way to hit him is with these blocks that we pick up.
Yeah.
And so, the way this is intended to be played is that you make your way all the way to the top, and you have just enough time and just enough blocks to knock him out at the very top. But if we take a few of these a lot more aggressively,
Really tight.
and just basically, essentially, you have to pop Boo as soon as he becomes tangible again.
There it is.
We get to do it much earlier. We do still have to be careful not to die to the bottom of the screen, but you'll see at the top of the screen, that is where you're supposed to be.
There's like stuff
when
up
you end this
there.
level.
I don't care. The thing is, you really have to be. You could see I was going before level had even come down to me. You can just keep climbing. There's nothing stopping you from continuing to go upward, and we take advantage of that. So I've just practiced this level so much that I know, oh, there's the block over there, I need to grab it. And the cycles work out. It looks really clean when you get it. So, super happy.
Yeah, that saves, like, a full cycle of waiting for him to hide and come back, right?
It saves a lot. So I love that strat. And that's our second flight down. So yes, there was Toho music there. Yes. I told y'all I know Toho music just from Kaizo. We have another raspberry themed level here.
What's this one?
What is this one?
It's not too hard. It's not Blooming Desert. Rubeus?
Yeah.
Raspberry
Rubeus.
Ale from Founders?
Yes, that's correct.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I don't think I've had this one, but I want to. Founders makes really good beer. But yeah, this level, basically the big key is we have these dinos and we have these moving pink blocks. So when you step on, these are from, I believe, Roy's Castle, the moving blocks. And so when you step on them, they go, and we use that to our advantage. There's a lot of really sketchy jumps in this level. It's pretty fun. But yeah, this is one of the more consistent levels. The final jump of this is absurd, so I'm just prepping you all for that. It's very, very scary. And yeah, I hate it. So here we go. Oh, okay.
Oh, no way!
No, so yeah, so the thing that you have to do with that is get on this pink block. You have to jump off of it at a certain time. There's that dino. You cannot be holding jump at all when you're hitting this dino, but then you have to do an instant regrab immediately after it because there's a second flying dino I'm going to jump on. It is terrifying, and it's a Kaizo classic of the hardest part of the screen being right at the end. Very fun when you're doing it casually and you finally get it because you've won. Very scary in speedruns. So let's give it another go. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, let's go!
Horrifying. I hate it so much.
Didn't even sweat it.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now's a good time for another donation, though.
Yeah, or any other announcements.
Sure thing. We have $25 from Akko. First try. As promised. I love to see the integrity on that. $25 from Bean Jammin. This has been such a wild night, burning the midnight oil, watching this big little thing called Archiethon. I couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can get an update on the bid war. One moment.
For those of you paying attention at home, Midnight Oil is a stout from Swamphead, which is where me and Keenan got engaged and had our wedding reception. So, love you.
Oh, that's so
straight
sweet.
Shut up.
But how are we on the bid war?
Sure thing, I got you. At first place, we have Sierra Nevada Pale Ale at a comfy $105, but Cigar City Margarita Goose, not Gose, Goose, allegedly, is not too far behind with $91. Funky Buddha Floridian sitting at a comfy $55.22, and Left Hand Milk Stout at $51. You still have time to turn the tides of the bid war in your favor, should you so choose. So please get those donations in while the timing is still with us.
Yes, donate now. Hashtag the goose is loose.
Loosey goosey.
Alright, we didn't have time to explain any of that level, so I'm just gonna do that here before we move on. Basically, the ice goes down, and it's very scary the entire time, but I've basically first tried both halves, so nice.
Yeah, there's some micro optimizations there just to make sure, to make it a little easier, if anything, to like avoid the ice dropping as much, because every time you land on it, it just sinks. So
Yeah.
If you can do things to keep yourself in the air a little longer, it makes it a little bit neater.
This level has the poison mushrooms theme going on here. So this is Borealis Brew, I believe is the name of it. Or yeah, Borealis Brew. It's a porter, and so you've got the kind of like, you know, spooky little scene here. These fuzzies are really annoying. Their hitbox sucks. But this is the level that I referenced earlier that Maury gave us speedrunners a speed strat, so I'll point that out when we get there. Oh my god! I
don't point it out.
swear! Let me do the spin. Alright. But yeah, this level's pretty chill. What I really like about this hack is that there's just a variety of different mechanics, both chocolate and vanilla. It's just a really, really great hack. Highly recommend that you check it out. It's not too difficult. So if you have any, Kaizo experience, I definitely think this is one that you can achieve. And that's the first half.
What do you prefer between chocolate and vanilla?
In terms of IRL or in terms of Kaizo
In real
hacks?
life.
I definitely like chocolate better.
Oh yeah, chocolate all the way.
I'm
Like
a
as a
vanilla
flavoring or
Yeah.
as that is the
That's it.
skip that Court was talking about. You're meant to grab that shell, but you don't actually have to. Like there's nothing stopping you from just going to the right.
Yeah, you can just do a damage boost. Basically, you're meant to do a horizontal shell jump there, which is pretty tricky. This throw also sucks, but if you looked at the end, there's a hidden 1F0 that let the block go down and hit that. So it's actually in your favor to throw it early. What?
You're telling them how the sausage gets made. Just tell them you're insane and got it first try.
Listen, I still fail it constantly. It doesn't make it that much easier. Alright. This level was one of the harder ones for me casually, the second half specifically. So we have this meter here, and it's not like this meter means a lot of different things in Kaizo hacks. In this one, it means that the on-off is toggling, and so you can see that it causes the Yoshi's Islands blocks to come back again. It's a pretty neat mechanic. But yeah, this is a good time for donations.
Okay, I'd like to inform the viewers that we have a new incentive that has just opened up.
Yep.
So for $50, you can add a bow to frozenflygone. Do you think one bow is cool? Is it not enough for you? Well, 50 big ones will get you a second bow on frozenflygone, so please get those donations in. You still have time to get it in before the end of the hack.
Here are my bows, by the way. I have a basket of them. I think I have 54 at this point, so yeah. You also, you can also specify which one you'd like to see. You can go in my chat and do ! bows and see your options.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I do that on my stream. It's very fun.
Vote with your wallet.
Alright, so now
$2,700 for all the bows? Ooh.
Oh my god.
That would be crazy.
Alright, so, Akko, can you explain the mechanic that's happening here now with the meter?
Yeah, so, you'll see these on-off switches. When you switch them off, they switch off the chompers. No more chomping. Chomping was banned in 1987. Due to... I don't know where this bit is going, I'm sorry. I lost the plot. But the chompers... They stop chomping, and you have that time to make it past them. They act as solid blocks, as ground.
Yeah, and we have the ice mechanics, so you can see I'm able to slide through it. This is the one time that, ice mechanics are generally kind of whack. I think it works in a really interesting way here. There's a chuck here just to ruin your day. You have to do 2 really tight regrabs there.
Mm-hmm.
This half of the level is very, very difficult. This is a level I have practiced a lot in the speedrun. It's much more consistent now, but this was one of the levels that was a big barrier to me for getting my PB. My PB in this hack, by the way, is a sub 30. So I'm really, really proud of how far I've come with this. There we go.
That level also gives you a mushroom at the beginning, and you saw that we needed it at the end to damage boost to make it to the very end. So it forces you to do that the ice crouch movement the entire time.
Yeah.
You made that look so easy.
Yeah.
Oh, really did.
This is it. This is the final level. What beer are we drinking?
It's time, ladies and gentlemen. So your donations have come in. The final winner of the bid war is Sierra Nevada Pale Ale at $105. Thank you so much to everyone who has donated for this bid war. Your donations are extraordinarily appreciated. Thank you so much.
Huge. Thank you all so much. Flygon Sips in the chat. Let's get it. Last level. Alright, so this level is like I think it's a 5-room castle. I think it has 5 rooms total. 5-room castle is a trope in Kaizo where you have to like beat all 5 rooms of something in a row, but most modern Kaizo creators put a checkpoint between the levels, but keep it being 5 rooms as tradition. And this is no exception. There's a checkpoint between each one.
Was that a Kevin?
Yep, they're Kevin's. All right, I did it, Akko. Are you proud of me? That I actually had a ton of time there. True. This castle's really fun. It basically, you know, reuses a lot of the mechanics we've seen already with these changing blocks. But in this case, the blocks change every single time I jump, so that is something to keep in mind here. These Kevin jumps are really, really tough, by the way. They do not look that hard, but it's really challenging to you have to approach the Kevin and then go away from it and then get back on top of it. It's very difficult. There we go. The level design of this castle is just fantastic. Such a great final level. So here we're having to purposefully swap the... I did it too early. I needed to jump once and then swap it in the middle. I got ahead of myself. True. And then at the end, we have a few more screens, and then at the end we have the final boss is Wendy. And Wendy is the best Koopaling, and the only reason for that... Well, I guess there's 2 reasons. 1, Wendy's a girl, and 2, Wendy is wearing a bow, so... In the olden days, that was the only way to designate that a character was a girl, so I guess it correlates together. Am I wrong? Alright, here we go. This is the time, surely. That thing is a lot tighter than it looks as well. The space you have to do that is very little. Alright, here we go. Nice. Yeah, that's great guard. Alright, we have a saw juggling section. Shoutouts to Sarping Castle from Cookie World. Very infamous level. You have to keep the saw going here, spin jump off the flame. There's just this screen is very just spin jump dependent. These Bowser statues you can spin jump on as well. The tricky part about this is knowing exactly when to stop spinning and when to go. That's what makes this really, really challenging.
Can do.
Alright.
You can make Court fail the room if you just donate $50 right now.
Yeah. We'll be on Wendy next. So, if at any time we meet the $50 for the bow, just yell and interrupt.
Yeah, it's alright.
I'll put a bow on. Wow. I was about to say...
Wait.
What was that?
I need to open this CelesteCommunity stream so that I can see the instant replay of that one.
Alright. This screen is pretty easy. I first tried it... Wait! I've never... I can die
you
to the
definitely got
spikes
robbed there.
like that?
I think it has to be too
I don't know if... I don't know if that meant I was too fast or too slow. I genuinely am not sure. That's very funny. I gotta assume it means too slow, right? I don't know. Alright, I need a drink before Wendy, I think. I think it has to be too slow. Alright, Wendy is difficult. So, basically, you are required to hit Wendy every single time you have the opportunity to. And I love bosses like this, platforming bosses, really, really fun. The thing about this is that you need to be pretty ahead of pace the entire time to do this auto-scroll.
Yeah, there isn't too much in the way of, like, there's not a big skip or flashy strat like there was for the first 2 bosses, but there are a couple of small things that Court is doing here that make these a little more friendly.
like
Um,
this. That
yeah.
saves a lot of time doing that P switch correctly. Here we're going to be throwing the block. Oh no!
While in midair to save a little time.
Yep.
Oh
But
no!
no.
That rarely happens to me, but yeah, if you're behind there, you can just get locked out by the P switch that we hit way back then. Oh, okay, Wendy. That was mean. That was a bit of a hitbox moment, honestly. Alright, here we go. But yeah, these custom bosses are absolutely fantastic. Mori just did a great job with this hack overall. Every level is so unique, and I love the beer theming. So just Fresh Hops 2 is actually in development, which I'm so excited about. I'm gonna be submitting this. I'm submitting this as well to. Oh,
What?
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know
that's
what
so
happened
tragic.
there.
You
well,
were
I
still running, right? And so it picked up
Yeah,
the thing
I
instead
grabbed the P switch. Correct.
of... So in Mario, the run and grab button are the same button. So if you are trying to run, you will grab something that is in front of you or under you.
Yep. So that's what makes this like Kaizo in general very difficult is button like management
Ooh.
basically.
That was a fast P. Is that going to be a
That
problem?
was.
No, I think it's gonna be fine. I think we're chilling.
This movement's looking really clean right now. You got this.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
This key throw is the worst part of the screen.
Yeah, this is another little
Oh!
optimization. You can go back onto the previous platform to do that throw, but that obviously loses time. Timing does not end here.
Wait, did I wait?
No way.
No.
Wait, I was just playing.
No. No.
Does
Do you
she not come
do
back?
you think she
No.
doesn't? Wait, what?
What?
Oh my god.
I was gonna ask if we had time to put a bow on. That's what I didn't know she wasn't. Wendy!
I think we do now.
Oh my.
I didn't. I swear that was not on purpose. I thought she would just come back up. Why wouldn't she?
Well, I guess I wasn't lying. That time's not yet. But
Hey. That is so. Hey, I learned something today.
If I may.
That's never
quickly,
happened before.
Yes,
Okay,
please,
sorry,
Yeah,
please
yeah.
interrupt
If
her.
I may quickly remind the audience, you still have some time to make frozenflygone put on another bow. It's a mere $50 to put on or to have her put on another bow. You still have time. She's even got a whole assortment of them. You saw the basket. So please get those donations in while you still can.
Oh, that's so
Nice,
funny.
that was
I
clean.
I just thought that she would just come back up. All right.
Okay, but that was really
Yeah.
clean.
Oh
that
yeah,
was,
that was clean.
good. That was a good demonstration of
Okay,
that
that's not
play.
time. That's not time. It's when you see
Cheer-
the credits.
Cheers, everyone. Shoutouts to everyone who's having a beer alongside me in chat. That one's for you.
It's me in chat. Time, right?
No,
No?
no.
I-
you
I
didn't
lied
enter
to
the
you. I'm
credits.
so sorry, Super. Oh no, I
This
did
is
the
hilarious.
thing.
You did
I
the
did
You
the
did the
thing.
thing.
Oh no.
Oh my
Can't-
goodness.
Producer's worst nightmare. Someone calls time on
Oh,
when it's
no.
wrong. So
This
mad.
is so sad.
Your adventure comes to a thrilling end. You feel satisfied and fulfilled. You consider bookmarking this tour when you want a palate cleanser.
It's okay. We have a super cool producer to help out our restreamer this year. Shoutouts to all the tech volunteers. Wait.
Wait.
Time.
Okay, now time.
Okay, I had to interrupt my statement there. But shoutouts to all of the wonderful tech volunteers and everyone who's been working this week to make this
all of the
event
volunteers. Thank you,
incredible.
hosts.
yeah, the hosts as well, and of course all of the Archielings that have been working on, you know, all of the incentives, the schedule of the games, the technology, the layouts, everything that you've seen all week,
Yeah.
all weekend. You know
All
what I
week.
meant. All events.
Yes, all week. We've been running for 3 weeks now. Please send help.
I mean, I guess all week is fair. If anything, I could say all months that we put into making this thing happen.
But yeah, that's Fresh Hops. I hope that you all enjoyed. I really love Kaizo, and so this is my second Kaizo run that I've ever done. Sayonara Mario World, which is my favorite hack of all time, and Fresh Hops, which is one of my favorite hacks. And thought it would be a ton of fun to do the beer bid war, and thank you all for buying into that and making that as much, as much fun as I could have expected. I really, really appreciate it. I thought that was such a blast. Had a really great time with you all. Thank you, Aqua, for being on commentary. That was just a ton of fun, and hopefully you all get to catch this run at Next FF. So, yeah. I think that's all from me. So, cheers, and have a great night. We'll see everyone tomorrow.
Bye.
Incredible. Akko, you have any shoutouts? I don't. I think. Did you go? I think you went through your shoutouts. Okay.